12-8 is the way the first quarter ended up, and the second quarter of tonight's game is being brought to you by Carmen's Restaurant.
That was the first turnover for the Cougars in the ball game, Archie.
Now into the ball game, Eric Croft, number 35. They tell me that Eric is the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th man off of the bench. Scioli tried to get it, Kevin Merhar tried to get the tip up, number 32 now in the ball game. Hazleton area manages to come down with the basketball. Here's Hassan Abdullah, got it.
Upper Merion getting a little caught up in the officiating of the game, cost them a bucket that time.
Mayo on the baseline, no good. Merhar. Everybody thought he walked, but they say it goes, and he's fouled by Paul Scherzer.
Getting a little physical. Starting to bang inside a little bit. Watch the replay.
Yep, Paul Scherzer did. He didn't have his position. He was moving into him. I didn't think initially that was a good call, but it was. Scherzer did not have his position. Merhar on the line. Rebound, Hazleton area. Merhar is only a 65% free throw shooter. Nobody really lights him up from the line for the Vikings.
Extending the zone. Let's do a half-court trap.
There's Chris Long to the basket, off the board. 5 points in the ball game for Chris Long.
You don't have a scouting report on the Cougars. You don't know about that quickness. First step is tremendously quick.
What a play by Terry King. Well, that didn't look like that from here. We try to call a spade a spade. That looked to me like Tringy made a good play and got it off the leg of the Vikings, but not the way the officials saw it. There's Scioli. Scherzer gets the rebound.
Cougars doing an excellent job on both ends of the floor rebounding.
Nice job. Hassan Abdullah pulls off the doesn't go. D'Agostino goes high to clear it. And it will be Hazleton area basketball. D'Agostino that time.
Where did he
went
come
up
from?
in a bunch of trees.
Who is that masked little guy there?
Hassan Abdullah did a nice job that time to avoid the charging foul. Player control foul, technically. When he pulled up to take the jumper. Here's Scherzer, baseline jumper. Hassan Abdullah almost had it. And Hassan Abdullah picks up his second personal foul. Fans from Hazleton area don't like that one. Hassan goes to Bruce Live and pleads his case. And says, what can I do, coach? I was simply going for the ball.
Yep.
Bruce Live says, forget about it. Go back out, play basketball. Don't do anything foolish.
Yeah, certainly is the key for the Cougars' fortunes.
Nails that one down from three-point range. Eric Croft has over 20 three-pointers on the year, and Joe Cimento says he doesn't look like he should be a basketball player, but he's tough. Here's Chris Long coming right back. 7 points in the ball game for Chris Long, 18-13 Hazleton.
He certainly looks like a basketball player. Chris Long, I mean, you're right about Croft, but it doesn't matter what you look like. You get the job done, and obviously he's gotten the job done.
Actually, the storyline says Kevin Merhar is the 6th man off of the bench, and then Eric Croft is 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's exactly the way
nice pass. Look at that.
You see why Eric Croft gets that kind of recognition from his coach. Eric Croft averages 5 points a ball game. He has that already. Coming in and igniting the Vikings.
Good thing, though, he moves without the basketball, and that's so important on the floor.
Kevin Merhar is picked for the push-off. He's called for the push-off. Hassan Abdullah was the man
They're trying to get the inside position. Everything is legal.
Here's Chris Long. 3-point goal from the corner. 10 points in the ball game for Chris Long. And a 6-point lead for Hazleton area.
Boy, he really has played well in the playoffs. Not that he didn't all year. He was the stalwart, but he has really turned it up a couple notches here in the playoffs.
Mayo from downtown Hershey, cleared by Scherzen. D'Agostino back to Long.
Oh, man. Great ball movement, unselfishness on everybody's part, and that's how you win ball games. You can't be an eye when you get to this state of this tournament. Shooting 3-pointers, Hazleton area 2 for 6. Upper Merion now 1 for 3. They were 1 for 2.
Cooper missed that one for 3. Here's Croft for 3. Underneath Mayo, the follow-up.
Boy, Croft hit that one from beyond the three-point, the NBA three-point line.
He may have looked down at the line and didn't realize that they got the NBA 3 down here.
Of course, this was the scene of Will Chamberlain's 100 points, this gymnasium. Arena, I guess it is, back in 1962.
Yes, but do you remember how he shot his free throws?
About 10 feet behind the line.
And underhanded and every else.
And he made 28 out of 32 that night.
Which had to be a record for him, probably best of his career.
Must have been the smell of the chocolate in the back.
23-17, Hazleton area by 6. 2:02 remaining first. Half of action from the Hershey Park Arena. Eastern semifinals, Hazleton area up for Merion.
Good defense from the Cougars.
Here's Cooper. Got that one. 23-20. I got to tell you, Chris Cooper had dislocated a finger, the pinky, on his non-shooting hand. He's played with that for the last several games, and in the last ball game, dislocated the ring finger on his right-handed shooting hand. So that's an accomplishment for him to get those up.
1-1 for the Cougars.
And that foul was on Eric Croft. And to the line here will go John D'Agostino.
A good coaching move from Coach Live. Abdullah with the 2 fouls. A minute 22 to go. Doesn't want to get into third here in the first half. We'll put in Mike Kuchmerak. Coach has been right on target through this whole tournament.
D'Agostino, no luck with that one. D'Agostino, not a particularly good free throw shooter. He shoots 61%, which is more than adequate on some teams. Cooper was no good with that one as it was off the mark, and Chris Long comes down with the carom. Clock down to 1 minute. See if the Cougars play this one for 1.
Sounds good to me, Roger, with the big guy on the bench.
That's an opportunity for me to tell you that the second quarter of tonight's game has been brought to you by Carmen's Restaurant, 44 East Broad Street in Hazleton. Open 7 days a week for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, specializing in veal steaks, chicken, seafood, and pastas. Carmen's Restaurant, Hazleton. Make sure you try our new luncheon buffet weekdays from 11 to 2. That's Carmen's Restaurant. 3-point Hazleton area lead. And they're looking for the last shot of the first half. Seconds, Hazleton will make their move at the basket. Chris Long has been the guy who has really taken it right here. Nice feed to D'Agostino, fouled by Spioli. That is Brad Spioli's third personal foul. And boy, what a time to pick it up with 3 seconds remaining in the first half. Joe Clark.
Yeah, it was excellent penetration from Long. The scouting report says he's going to the basket. He dished to D'Agostino, and a lot of good stuff happened as far as the Cougars are concerned.
So D'Agostino will step to the line. D'Agostino's first point, but that certainly has not been his greatest contribution. The outstanding defense of the young man headed to Kent State to play baseball. Hey, the first quarter is all done. 25-20. Hazleton area by 5. We'll be back with the Tyrone's halftime show.